Now I got something to show you, and it's gonna be something momentous. Hello everybody, it's me, the Excellent Reviewer, and I am here to start something new on this channel, and I've done it before in the past, but I want to try and make it a mainstay, and that is the fact where I set two wrestlers up and see, with my excellent opinion, I'm going to tell you who would win in a one-on-one match. And for this episode, today we are going to be talking about Seth Rollins against Kenny Omega. We're going to break this down into three separate points, and those points are their in-ring moves, their years pro along with their accomplishments in the professional wrestling world, and their win-loss record to see who could truly shine above the other in this one-on-one dream match. Now, first, let's talk about how long both men have been wrestling in this business of ours. Seth Rollins has been actively performing in the business since 2005, and in that time, he was able to perform in so many great companies like PWG, ROH, TNA, and currently WWE. And since then, he's been able to accomplish a lot, being a former ROH World Heavyweight Champion and a two-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion, along with the accomplishment of him being the first ever NXT champion. And, however, he was the 2016 draft pick #1. So Seth Rollins has accomplished a lot in his career, but don't write off Kenny Omega just yet. Kenny Omega has been wrestling since all the way back in 2001. And since then, Kenny has also worked for many different companies such as PCW, Deep South Wrestling, and currently in his mainstay of New Japan Pro Wrestling. And since then, Kenny Omega has been able to become a former IWGP Intercontinental Champion, and let's not forget, he was the winner of the 2016 G1 Climax. So Kenny has very much accomplished a lot in his career, and even though Seth Rollins is more accomplished, nothing beats experience, so I'm going to say that Kenny Omega takes this round. Second, the win-loss record of Seth Rollins in his total wrestling career throughout all promotions that he has wrestled, and his official record stands at over 528 wins to 624 losses to Seth Rollins, who's been working a lot since his career. So now we move on to the cleaner. The cleaner, Kenny Omega, his current record stands at over 187 wins and to 190 losses. So based on those statistics, and the numbers don't lie, I'm going to have to give this point to Seth Rollins because he is more likely to win in this encounter. So I'm going to have to give this point to Seth Rollins. The numbers do not lie. Third and finally, we have the in-ring moves that these competitors would use in order to win that dream match. So let's start off with Kenny Omega, and how you can argue that Kenny has a good chance of winning the match when Kenny has a strong style of wrestling, Japanese strong style, and his moves are dominating, such as the V-trigger, the reverse Frankensteiner, and his infamous one-winged angel, how he's won so many of his matches. However, Seth Rollins could perfectly bring it all to himself when he uses moves like his Sling Blade, his Enziguri, and his Buckle Bomb, which has injured far too many people. But, however, there is one side that is faulty in Seth's arsenal, and that is his new finisher, which is basically a carbon copy of the V-trigger. So if anyone can counter that move, it's definitely Kenny Omega, who's been doing it for much longer than Seth Rollins has. And now I get to it. My official prediction of what I want to say, who is going to win this match. But before I give my official result, let me just say that this match, in and of itself, would be match of the year if it were to ever happen. because both men's wrestling styles would complement each other so beautifully, and the spots that they could just utilize would be off the chain, and it would literally blow so many people's minds. But now, to my official verdict. Props off to both men who are terrific professional wrestlers in this day and age, but I am going to have to say that Kenny Omega would win this encounter because I feel as though his moves are stronger, he's had a longer longevity in this business, and is generally a better wrestler than Seth Rollins is. I'm sorry to all those Seth Rollins fanboys out there, but I'm going to say that Kenny Omega takes this down in this one-on-one dream match, and he beats Seth Rollins. Well, that's been it for this episode of The Excellent Reviewer. Do me a favor and let me know who you think would win this dream match in the comments section below. And if you want to see more content like this, then make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. You're going to do all that great stuff. Thank you guys for watching so much. I couldn't be here without you. And I will see you all as soon as I can.